Hey folks, Ian Smith of Kellian Hockey. What I'm going to show you today is giving and receiving a pass. Pretty simple stuff. There are, the vast majority of the time I have found, there's different ways to pass. There's the saucer pass, there you can slap the puck with pass it off your backhand, but the majority of the time you've got a little bit of time where you want to get the puck going from A to B, and you have enough time to be able to set yourself up, aim, and then pass it. So here's what I want to see when players are passing. The first thing that I see is people slapping the puck. Yes, it goes forward, and that's almost all that you can count on, is that the puck is going forward somewhere. But the way the game is played and how fast things are going, I need it more than just going forward. I need it to go to that very spot on this person's tape. So I don't like it when people slap the puck. Sometimes you have to when it's tight. You got to do a wall pass or something along those lines. But if you're passing it across the ice and it needs to hit somebody who's streaking across there, I need some accuracy. So what I want to see is players sliding the puck in that way. Just like you take a baseball, we don't hit it, we bring it from behind and then we guide it from where we want it to go in the direction that we're passing it in or throwing it in, and then we're releasing it. Okay? So that's what I need to see. So when we're passing it, the first thing is the puck needs to start at the back part of your skate. Okay? That's where we start. If you start, so people, I see stick handle here, have the puck here, and then try to pass with the puck in their stick handling position, which doesn't work, because if you do that and you want to get any kind of power on your pass, your runway for where your stick starts to lift off the ice is very short, and you end up getting underneath your puck. If you look at my stick, now that you have a ramp, that's going to make your puck start to flip across the ice. The puck should stay very flat along the ice. So what we do is we start with the puck at the back of your skate. That's it. You don't need to be back here. It's just there. So that when we pass, it's on the ice, it's on the ice, it's on the ice, to about there, and then you can release it. Okay? So that is the distance. There's two ways you can achieve that. When you're stick handling, you can pull the puck back. Now I'm ready to pass. The other thing you can do is you can stop the puck and skate into it, and then it arrives at your spot. So I'm skating, I stop it, and then it's where I want it to be. So I just continued moving here. See how I'm moving? Now it's ready. I just allow it to stay where I want it to go. So there's two ways to get the puck to that position. So that's the starting position. The next piece that has to happen is what your hands are doing. You do not want your top hand touching your body, because in order to pass the puck, I see a lot of people start like this if I want to pass it forward. The problem with this is I'm not looking where I'm passing. We want to be looking where we're passing. So I can't have my hand up against my body, because in order for it to go straight, there would be some kind of rotation this way, and I'd have to release it at some point in order for it to go straight, and that is it's not predictable at all. So what we do is we take our hands off our body, literally off our body. So imagine I have my stick down like this, and then my top hand goes straight up. Then my lower hand comes in. Hands are off my body. So there I was again. I took my hand off, straight, not bent, straight, and then I grab it like this. So now this is the position that I want to be in. When we pass, this top hand comes towards me, and the lower hand pushes. So as I'm here, my hands are off my body. Watch my top hand, or just watch the top hand on the first one. It comes at me. Top hand is off my body. It comes at me. The bottom hand does. Now let's watch the bottom hand. Bottom hand actually pushes. Now the reason for the bottom hand pushing is because this is the aiming. This is your sight. So the direction that your hand follows through. So imagine I'm bowling, right? I've got a bowling ball in my hand, and I want to bowl it. That is the direction, the way the puck is going to go. So if my hand is on my lower stick, and I push it that way, I push it that way, push it this way. The lower hand is how we aim. Right where we want it. Okay? So now we have the puck starting at the back of my skates. My hands are straight off my body, and then my lower hand pushes. Okay? The last part is, where do we put our weight? What I like to teach is we put our weight on our inside foot. So I literally lean on this inside foot, and now that this is ready, hands are off, I can slide. The reason for that is simple. If I want to pass the puck, as a lefty, I want to pass the puck that way, it's very easy to go across my body. It's like the puck is here, and off it goes. And I don't have to do any technique. If I want to take this puck and pass it that way with the same technique, I would have to turn my body in order to pass it. But if we take a step on our inside foot in the direction you want to pass it, I can go that way, step on the inside foot, hands off, slide it, or I can step that way, step on the inside foot, and push. So it doesn't matter which way you want to go. It allows me to face my target, it allows me to get my hands off my body, and it allows me to get close to my lower hand aiming mechanism so I can see where I want it to go. So that's how we're gonna pass. So as I'm moving, what it looks like is you're skating, you're stepping on that inside foot, and I'm out, sliding. Okay? Now, to get more power from your pass, I know that's a lot of stuff. First thing you gotta get good at is your hands off your body. The second thing you wanna be doing is leaning on that inside leg. Third thing is your aim, okay? You got those three things. To get more power in your pass, well, I guess the first thing would start with, the first thing is the puck is starting by your back skate. Second thing is your hands are off. Third thing is you're leaning on the inside leg. Fourth thing is your aiming, okay? Now, to get more power in your pass, you don't want to necessarily push the puck forward harder, because that tends to lift the puck off the ice. What you want to do is you want to scrape the ice. That noise right there, what it's doing, you watch my stick, you can see it kind of flexing a little bit. When you put that noise into your pass, so I'm leaning, now I'm pressing down into the ice as I sweep it, that makes the puck go a lot faster. And I'm not pushing forward, I'm pushing down onto my stick, and that gets the puck staying flat, and it gets the puck really moving. So if I want to take a pass from the far side, say I want to hit that far, hit the red line over there, what I would do is take this one step, and hit it. So that puck stays flat, it goes fast, and then I'm aiming it the way I want it to do. So there's simple passing.